Hi everyone, this is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com and here with your college football pick for Saturday, September 25th, 2010. You know, the first week of the season we started off kind of slow. The next week picked it up a drop, and then last week knocked it out of the park in our premium section. Our handicappers, including my best bets of the week, 10-1 on college football Saturday. Pretty amazing stuff. 10 wins, 1 loss, documented. Every premium member can tell you all about it as well. And you email me if you want. I'll tell you exactly the games, and we can post it in the forum if you want, because those days that's the direction that we're headed with premium. It's my best bets of the week. It's our writers' best bets of the week at Sports Chat Place, and picks from 9 of the top handicappers in the world. So you can't go wrong with that, especially at the price. If you haven't checked it out, by all means. If you're watching on YouTube, I put a link in the description. If you're watching at Sports Chat Place at my site, just click on the link up here that says premium site. But anyways, this video, of course, is brought to you by A+ Auto. Protect your auto now with A+ Auto. Call 1-800-837-7554. But one thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be calling for some college football on Saturday. Our first college football pick of this week was going in the Alabama Crimson Tide, visiting the Arkansas Razorbacks. It's SEC action on CBS on Saturday, and boy, it's the 3:30 Eastern time game on CBS, and what a great game. 2 nationally ranked teams, #1 ranked Alabama going on the road again. They were on the road, of course, last week at Duke, on the road again this week at Arkansas, ranked opponent, of course, within the conference. Very familiar with the Crimson Tide. They play just about every single season, and I have a write-up of this game on the site, but I love doing the videos as well, and everyone seems to always say that they want to see the videos. And since it's early in the week and I haven't had a chance to handicap too many of the games yet, it's going to be a video of a game that I already wrote up. So if you want to read the full write-up, of course, you can go to sportschatplace.com, click on the college football tab under Mitch's picks, and it's going to be there. Also, we'll have an index of all the college football picks, something we didn't do last week, but we normally do each and every week. But anyways, in this one, you know, Arkansas offense, we picked them last week as an underdog at Georgia. Took a lot of grief on YouTube from some of the watchers, but, you know, what else is new? And, you know, they came through for us in a big way. Ryan Mallett, you know, running the offense and, you know, hitting a big pass when he needed it with under a minute left to break the tie after Arkansas. It looked like they were choking away the lead in that thing. You know, Arkansas, they played well from the opening gun, but one thing they did have problems doing, stopping the run at times against Georgia, and Georgia really not one of the best running teams in the nation, and even though Georgia historically a very good running team, I'd have to say that this isn't one of their best running teams. There just seems to be no certified superstar in that backfield. Also, with A.J. Green out of that Georgia lineup, they were lacking just a little bit of the punch, but it didn't stop them from gaining a lot of yards and scoring 24 points on the Arkansas defense. Alabama Crimson Tide, they were favored by 23.5 against Duke. Line went up to 24. Didn't matter where that line was. Alabama was covering by the end of the first quarter. I took some grief on the Alabama pick in my video last week. People saying it was too many points. They'd be looking ahead to this game, but that's really not what happened, was it, fellas? But of course, you know, people that leave comments like that, we never hear from them again anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But who we do hear from again is Mark Ingram, the Heisman winner. Tried to catch up, you know, what he lost in his, you know, 2 weeks that he missed by gaining 150 yards, scoring 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards in the first quarter. Trent Richardson was relegated to backup duty, didn't stop him, had a long touchdown run, over 40 yards, returned a kickoff, 91 yards for a touchdown, so a big day all the way around. I think, you know, we saw the mismatch against Duke. We saw it happening early where Duke was they weren't able to stack the line against the Alabama running game because Julio Jones was wide open all day long. The first drive of the game, McElroy was just hitting Julio Jones left and right. One thing that we did notice about Alabama, they turned the ball over 3 times in that game against Duke, something they can't afford to do against Arkansas. Arkansas turns the ball over against Alabama, this game is over. And one thing that Arkansas really did in their game was commit a lot of penalties in that game, and they commit a lot of penalties against Alabama. They're going to have no chance. Arkansas is going to need to play an absolutely perfect game in this one. No penalties, very few penalties, and no turnovers, just to have a chance against Alabama. But I don't think Arkansas is able to do that. I don't think they're able to do that and stop the Alabama running game. I think Alabama runs all over them, and then when Arkansas, you know, stacks the line to try and stop the run, it's going to be the Julio Jones show once again with with Mays and just the entire gang that they got there at Alabama. This Alabama Tide team is just too much this year. I think it's going to take a lot stronger team to even give them a game. I think maybe we don't see anyone give them a game until maybe LSU or the Florida game. So we're going to take the Alabama Crimson Tide in this thing, and we're going to lay the 7 points plus on the road. I've seen it 7.5 in some places. I'd say lay up to 9 on this thing. So this is Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our sports picks, write-ups in action at SportsChatPlace.com. We got free write-ups on all the games, and college and pro, plus every Major League Baseball game and just about every game in every sport as it rolls around. Be sure to check out SportsChatPlace.com Premium Edition. It's my best bets of the week. It's the best bets from our staff writers at Sports Chat Place, along with picks from 9 of the top handicappers in the world, all for one low monthly subscription price. Be sure to give our sponsor a call, A Plus Auto. Protect your auto now with A Plus Auto, 1-800-837-7554. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.